Imagine a world shrouded in darkness, an alternate timeline where the Maid of Orleans never hoisted her banner high, a timeline where Joan of Arc did not lead the French to victory. The captivating tale of a young peasant girl claiming to be guided by divine voices, altering the course of history, resonates deeply within the annals of time. Yet, we seldom pause to consider the profound abyss that history might have plummeted into. Had Joan of Arc not emerged as the beacon of hope for France during its darkest hours? The year was 1429, and France was on the brink of collapse. The 100 Years' War had ravaged the land, and English and Burgundian forces threatened to tear the very fabric of French sovereignty asunder. Into this maelstrom of despair and defeat stepped an unlikely savior, a 17-year-old girl from Domremy. Joan's victory at Orleans not only lifted the siege, but also ignited the flames of French resistance. But what if those flames had never been kindled? Without Joan's charismatic leadership and the rallying cry she provided, the morale of French troops, already teetering on the edge of oblivion, would likely have shattered completely. The siege of Orleans, pivotal as it was, would have ended in English victory. This success could have cascaded into a dominion of terror, painting the French territories in colors of despair and English control. Paris, the heart of France, might have fallen, sealing the fate of the Dauphin, Charles VII denying him his coronation as the King of France. Imagine the juxtaposition of a France splintered and subdued against our reality, where it stands united and resilient. Charles VII's unchecked rule, spurred by the momentum of Joan's victories and ultimately leading to the expulsion of English presence from most of French territory, would remain an unfulfilled dream. Without the unification provided by Joan's campaign, the fragmented feudal lords, left to their own devices, might have spiraled France into an era of division and internal conflicts, further weakening the nation. Furthermore, consider the blow to French national identity. Joan of Arc's story is not just one of military conquests, it's a tale that galvanized a nation. Her embodiment of unyielding faith and patriotism became etched into the French consciousness, elevating her as a symbol of French unity and resilience. Without her, the spirit of French nationalism might have simmered rather than roared, altering the very essence of French culture and identity that we recognize today. The ripple effects of Joan's absence in history would reverberate through time, influencing not just the geopolitical landscape but also the socio-cultural fabric of Europe. The balance of power, meticulously maintained through treaties and marriages, would have tilted precariously, potentially restructuring the borders we know now. The absence of a unified France, itself a cornerstone of the European balance of power, could have led to the emergence of other, potentially more repressive power dynamics within Europe. In considering the spiritual vacuum her absence would leave, one must ponder the fate of the countless people inspired by her story. Joan of Arc transcended her earthly life to become a saint, and a symbol of bravery against overwhelming odds. Her canonization in 1920 provided a beacon of hope and faith for millions. Without her miraculous story, the theological and inspirational landscape would be starkly different, perhaps dimmer. What would the world be had Joan of Arc not stepped forward? A question that teeters on the brink of countless possibilities. Each stride she took towards Orleans shaped not only the destiny of France, but also the world at large. Her victories sowed the seeds of nationalism, strengthened the idea of divine providence in politics, and most importantly, demonstrated the indomitable spirit of an individual against the tides of invasion and oppression. Her absence from history would have heralded a darker age for France, with far-reaching consequences that would have reshaped the social, cultural, and political contours of the modern world. The beacon of hope, faith, and national unity that Joan of Arc became shines as a testament to the power of individuals to shape history. Without her, we lose not just a hero of France, but a symbol of courage and resilience that continues to inspire across the ages. So let us ponder the shadowed valleys history might have trodden had Joan not emerged victorious. Let it serve not as a lament for what could have been, but as a reminder of the luminous impact a single life guided by faith and courage can have on the tapestry of time.